Fucking TV.
Back to work protests spread to Texas and other states around the U.S. Saturday. Some protesters gathered in Austin were supporters of President Donald Trump, donning Trump hats and shirts but not protective face masks. USA! USA! Texas Governor Greg Abbott, a Republican, had extended school closures on Friday through the end of the academic year. Hairdresser Jennifer Bailey's shop has been closed for a month.
I haven't even received my stimulus check. So I've gone 30 days with zero income. So, I just want people to think about, how long can you keep your house and a business running off your savings?
Earlier in the week, similar protests erupted in the capitals of Minnesota, Michigan, and Virginia. Trump on Twitter Friday encouraged the protests, even though the guidelines from the White House maintains it's up to the states when they reopen. Over in New York, the pandemic-racked state reported another 540 coronavirus-related deaths on Friday. That's the lowest daily tally since April 1st.
Just like George Floyd. And when you look at Dutch media, they tend to put institutional racism, Zwarte Piet. It's a legacy.
Niet keren was de eerste in Nederland. Maar 2020 is Floyd. Lies! The queer lies! The women's lies!
Make Muslim lives! All black lives! Thank you, thank you.
In the Netherlands, we have a lot of problems when it comes to institutional racism. And that's the thing that we have been fighting for a long time. If you think about about ethnic profiling, a lot of people, black people and people of color, are being ethnic profiled by the police. Killings by the police brutality. We have the important case of 2015 with Mitch Henriquez, who was strangled, suffocated by the police.
I'm sorry for your loss as a citizen of Minnesota. I'm sorry for the loss of George Floyd. All right, my heart hurts as a human being. Last night when I talked to the group out here who peacefully assembled, they peacefully assembled here to have their voice heard. And what we're asking tonight is for the same thing. One of the things that the crowd asked for last night was to have the officers and the army removed, right? So we're off. So for the men and women and children that came out last night to have their voices heard, we heard it, and we're going to stay back behind, invisible, so that you can't see us. Is that okay? Yeah. Thank you. First Amendment. Yeah, man, you can get a hug. You can get a hug. You get a hug. You bet, man. Hey.
Medical problem that caused or contributed to his death. This is confirmed by information provided to Dr. Wilson and myself from the family. He was in good health. The compressive pressure of the neck and back are not seen at autopsy because the pressure has been released by the time the body comes to the medical examiner's office. It can only be seen, serious compressive pressure on the neck and back can only be seen while the pressure is being applied, or when, as in this instance, it is captured on video. And in this instance, we can see after a little bit less than 4 minutes that Mr. Floyd is motionless, lifeless, And when the EMS arrived and put him on the stretcher without any CPR at that time, during the ambulance trip, he did not respond to CPR and did not respond to cardiac shock. The cause of death, in my opinion, is asphyxia due to compression of the neck, which, as Mr. Crump indicated, can interfere with blood flow and oxygen going to the brain, and compression of the back, which interferes with breathing.
Farm TV.